What it is, all you goddamn hypebeasts, it's your boy Sin Supreme, and I'm back here with a special video really just to show you what it's like when you're trying to register for an in-store drop. This is actually the process you go through. I'm not sure if I plan on using the actual bot in line if I manage to get one, but I definitely wanted to at least attempt to sign up once because I haven't done it since this has become the new system in Los Angeles. So if you don't know, the registration does open up at 11 o'clock. Also, you have to type in your credit card as well. So these are only things that I've just heard. I haven't seen it done before, so this is my first time trying it. So bear with me if it is cringe worthy. But we do have 10:59 on the clock, and hopefully we can just refresh the page and it'll open up. So it looks like I'm registered and I'll be notified about my place in line. As far as what place, I will update that later once I get that message. So following a successful sign up, I then receive a text message later on that day saying that I've been selected to attend the in-store release of Thursday, March 22nd. And I have to show up with a valid ID and the credit card I used to actually register. And it tells me at the end of the message if I actually want that place in line to respond yes or no. And they only give you to 4 p.m. to actually respond. So I respond yes and say that I want that spot in line. I'm gonna be there. And this is all before I actually know what's dropping. We all know now that is the Supreme Champion drop that happened. So after responding yes, I receive another text message saying you will receive further instructions tomorrow. Then Wednesday comes and around noontime, I receive a message saying that my place in line is number 385 and to show up at the Supreme store on Fairfax with my ID and credit card that I used to register. Here's the kicker. Failure to show up will result in removal from future signups. Once again, failure to show up will result in removal of future signups. So pretty much what they're saying is if you sign up and say that you want to show up to the drop and then you find out the drop is doo-doo, regardless, you gotta show up. And if you don't show up, they won't let you sign up for any future drops, which is a big deal. You don't wanna get on a ban list for the store. And by this time, I already know that the Supreme Champion collaboration is dropping, and I'm like somewhat excited, not too stoked, but it's whatever. I can always find something to buy in the Supreme store. And then Thursday, I get another text message reminding me of my place in line and the time for me to show up and to bring my ID and the card I registered with. And just a heads up, if you try to hop in the line any earlier than the time that they told you to, they tell you to come back at that time. So if your time was at 3:45 and you try to show up early, like at 3:30, 3:20, just so you can have a good spot, and they ask you what your time is, if the time that it is doesn't match the time you're supposed to show up, they tell you to get the hell out of the line. So I wanted to do this video just in case if you guys are ever visiting a city with a Supreme store and you wanted to know how the sign up process works, this is pretty much what you will experience. Now, as far as getting selected for the store, I lucked out. From what I hear, regardless if you manage to sign up or not everyone gets selected. So you gotta be quick, but it is random. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you wanna see more, you gotta subscribe, bitches. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme, and I shall see you next time. Peace.